Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna, and today we're back with another episode of the Not So Very Challenge. Amber is currently giving little Rosé a bath, and she's very dirty. Food crumbs are just falling off her as we speak, and it is her birthday. It's Saturday, it's about 4, and we invited a bunch of people over to come and celebrate her birthday. Now, one of the people that we didn't invite is definitely Danielle, but we did invite some people that I really think will make her birthday, if she will remember, unforgettable. Pepper will also have a good time with these people. We invited over Aaron, Brittany, even Kari. And then we, of course, have our best friends, Narissa and Sharon, who I think get along. I mean, they didn't used to get along. If you guys remember earlier episodes, all they did was fight. And then we also invited over Alan, and I think Alan is a co-worker. I'm not exactly sure. So we're gonna dress Rosie in her birthday outfit, and since it's already 5, I don't think we have much time. We probably have about an hour until she actually has to grow up. See if there's anything we could do to make her happy. She wants to gain a bunch of skill points, and that's just not something we're able to do in like 40 minutes. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and let those slip by and hope that we did enough to really make her childhood, her not only childhood, her baby years, her toddler years very memorable. I didn't have much money, so I just want to quickly show you guys what I've done with the plates. Really undecided if I wanted to make it minty or red, but since Rosé's color is red and it is kind of like her party, I wanted to incorporate some reds, so that's what I did. I mint here and there, like I put it in the chairs and it's in the wallpaper and in the cake. But obviously, I mean, there's even some mint in these balloons. I try my best. We are on a budget, unfortunately. I'm really excited for her to grow up. I'm kind of like really curious what she's going to look like who she's going to look like. Is she going to look like Danielle? Is she going to have any of Pepper's features? I kind of think, and I'm assuming as well, that she's going to look a lot like Danielle. I feel like she does look a lot like Danielle. Maybe she has Pepper's skin. I don't even think she has. No, she definitely has Danielle's skin tone as well. Pepper's a bit more tan. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and celebrate this party. I think Pepper's feeling a little bittersweet, but girl, it's about to, oh my god, your girl is about to age up. Are you even ready for this? Are we ready for this, you guys? She is aging up. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm so freaking excited. If our guests could just stop dancing for a second and come and watch my little baby grow up. We have been through so much, haven't we, to even get here. And the fact that Pepper is standing here right now with her little girl, about to celebrate her birthday amongst friends and like new friends, old friends, co-workers, employees, name it, she's having the freaking time of her life. And I really hope that this childhood, this stage of Rosé's childhood I really hope this part of Rosé's life is something really memorable. I kind of also have to address the fact that the robot is broken. For a second I was really sad because I wanted Pleb to be there for the birthday, but then I thought, this is a robot. Robots don't have feelings, and I'm pretty sure they don't have much of a conscience either. It's just me. Really, I feel really bad that Pleb is not able to be here. Okay, I'm gonna stop pausing it, but I just really wanted to take in this moment and to reflect on everything that's happened these years. It's just, oh my god. I'm just gonna take a few pictures. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's just take one last look at Rosé's little face. I really wanted to see what she looks like before she grows up, so we can we can speculate. It's always fun to speculate. She has Danielle's eyes. I think she might have Pepper's lips. Maybe she has Pepper's eye shape as well. It's really hard to tell, but I guess we'll just see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is such a cliffhanger. I cannot believe, despite taking out the mod, I still still couldn't see what she looks like. I guess reshade really messes with it. Anyway, whatever. It looks like we had a really good party and everyone is just coming together and oh my god. Okay, wait. I just need to see who she looks like. I don't know. You guys notice, by the way, that this hairstyle in particular really moves a lot. Like, it's so nice. It grows up and she's like really cranky, really tired, but this is what she looks like. Maybe there's a let me see if there's a better, come on girl, give me a better face. She's really tired, but I'm trying to just get one good look at her. Okay, I just want to see what she looks like. See, I don't know. Does she look like Pepper? I want to give her some new eyebrows later on. And then maybe I'll give her some eyelashes. I don't really know what her face shape is either. You know what I think it is? Pepper has definitely like a very edited face, right? A lot of sliders. And I think that's probably why. Oh my god. Okay. Brittany. Can we just keep it like PG for just a second? I'm just gonna grab another plate and I'm going to send little Rosé to bed in just a second. But what I really want for her is to, I feel like these people have always been around her, so she probably has a decent relationship with her or with them. So I just want her to give everyone a hug and thank everyone for coming, especially since she's supposed to be really charismatic. Oh my, this warms my heart so much. Pepper's friends embracing the only kid. Well, I feel like these two people have always been in her life, so it's really, why is Alan taking a bath? That's just so freaking random. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what her freaking, let's just go ahead and run here. This is what her bedroom looks like, and there were a few things I'm obviously struggling, but I really wanted to give her a red bedroom because like her color is red, but then red on red, it just doesn't really work for me. It just bothers me. So I decided that I would try to do what I could and make it quite red, but then not overdo it. I think for now this is a pretty fine room. I really need to make it better, but we're kind of out of money as well, so there wasn't that much options. Oh, and I totally forgot, Pepper bought this. This is this is Rosé's birthday gift. Let me just plop this in her room as well. Let's see if there's a place for that. We can probably put it next to her bed. Yeah, that's a fine place. Pepper bought pretty much the entire room, but this is a toy box. And she knows how much Rosé loves a red. She probably gets that craziness from her mother to cling on to one color for dear life. In particular, she saw that little toy box and she was just super freaking happy and excited to get that for her little girl. And you know what? I think Pepper is really turning into a really good mother, and I've had my questionable moments with her. I'm gonna actually go ahead and serve some food. I think it's getting kind of late and maybe their guests are a bit hungry, so I've also really wanted to hold like a bingo because I got this bingo thingy, I don't even know what you call it, a bingo machine. And I really thought that since Pepper loves throwing parties, it would be fun to hold a bingo or to host a bingo. Is that what you say? Host a bingo? Actually, I think Pepper is participating and she's not actually the one hosting the bingo, but Sharon likes to take things in her own hands. She's like, I really want to play bingo. I've been eyeing the prices, Pepper. The second that came in, I was like, oh, bingo. Oh, I bet Pepper has like some really good things. She wants some special juice, like the special medicine that Pepper makes. Maybe she wants some of that. She's like, is that a prize? Is that a prize, girl? We're having such a good time, and I'm just gonna let me grab a plate of gelatin as well. We're definitely full on sugar tonight, but I'm enjoying this so much, and I cannot believe that Pepper is here in her final house with some of her best friends and Alan. Sorry, Alan. Pepper really knows how to throw a party, and it's kind of also a housewarming party because this is the first time her friends are seeing her in her new house. But I mean, okay, it's not the best party, but I feel like with the money that we had and the tools that we had, this was about the best that we could do, and I'm really happy that I'm just really happy that we're having such a good time. And most importantly, I want Rosé to have a good time. And I really would love for Rosé to be friends with these people. I mean, obviously to make friends of her own, but it would be really nice if Rosé got along with at least Sharon and maybe Brittany, since we're getting really close to her. But at least Sharon and what's her name again? Nerissa. Where's Nerissa, by the way? I think Nerissa might be in the pool, or maybe she's in the hot tub. We do have a hot tub now. Yeah, she's definitely in the hot tub. She knows what's good. Pepper decided to host a bingo because she was hoping that her friends would put in some money, but they didn't. Instead, they're expecting some prizes. And Pepper's like, a girl, I don't got no prizes. I got nothing to give out. Pepper's really confusing today. Everyone is drinking and having a good time, so I think it's going great. Now, Pepper still really wants to try and date Brittany, but the thing is, I just don't know if we're able to live a good life with Brittany. I really like Brittany, don't get me wrong. To make her our last, I feel like Pepper's just so much further in her life than Brittany is right now. Like, Brittany has just become an adult and she's working in a store and she doesn't really have like a stable job. I mean, I guess working at Pepper's store is kind of stable, but it's not really a full-time job. I feel like it's more like part-time. I just don't know if the age gap is maybe a little bit too much. And speaking of age gap, Pepper is aging up in like 10 days. And there are still things I want to do just in case. I'm not saying that I'm going to have Pepper get another child. But since I do change my mind quite a bit, I think it would be only fair if I kept a little bit of time left just on the side, some reserve time, just in case I change my mind that she does have another kid. I didn't really spend much time talking to Alan, but I think he's maybe feeling a little uncomfortable because there are so many girls. I don't really know Alan, and I don't even think Pepper's really talked much to him, but she's always been friendly with him at work, and I think that's maybe why she wanted to invite him over. Regardless, Pepper's really happy that he came. She's really grateful, and maybe this can be a new friend, maybe not, who knows. It's definitely not a love interest because Pepper doesn't like guys, but I definitely want to just go ahead and give him like a friendly hug, thank him for coming, say goodbye to him. We don't really know him as well, so if you wanted to stay over, I would feel a little bit like, Ari is our youngest employee. She's still a teenager. She's drinking a lot of juice at all. Our mama probably told her like she could have a few drinks, and she's been like taking it really seriously. Oh, a few drinks, huh? You know that meme of the really big champagne glass or wine glass, and it's like just one glass, you know, the doctor said one glass. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like that. She's like really taking it seriously, but I'm really happy that she's here. I'm gonna give her another friendly hug and I'm gonna say goodbye to her. I just feel like I want to say bye to her because of the time, and I want to be considerate. It's already like 2 a.m. so I think her mother will be really happy to see her come back home a little. The birthday party rocked. Great job. Oh yes, baby. We haven't even had a chance to drink any of this. We definitely should be hosting more parties since this oh gosh, she's ripped. We should be hosting many more parties since Pepper's house is so big. We could literally have just a room for parties. You know what I'm saying? I think everyone left, so now we're just left to clean. But you know what? I really had such a great time. I really enjoyed it. And I think it's just time for us to get back to our everyday lives now. What I'm actually gonna do, it's a bit cheeky, but I'm gonna go and see if I can repair Pleb right before bed. Pepper is actually thinking this is kind of funny. Pepper thinks this is hilarious. Her robot broke. She really wants to buy a new car as well, so that's great. Pepper really could spend the money on her house, but no, she's like, I want a new car. So I'm thinking of spending 2,000-ish money if I have it on the car. I'm not really sure, but I think I'm gonna do that. She doesn't say what kind of car she wants, but since this isn't really what she wants, since this is like the cheapest car, I think we're gonna have to just find something a little nicer. The reason we're fixing Pleb before we're going to bed is because I want Pleb to clean. I think we have work tomorrow. Yes, we do in the morning. We do have work, and I already skipped work today. That's how serious she was about this party, you guys. Pepper doesn't just skip work for nobody, right? Pepper does throw parties. Pepper loves going out with friends, but she ain't a quitter. She ain't taking any sick days. But for her little girl, She knew that she had to take a day off. She knew she had to make this a special day. And of course, she heard absolutely nothing from Danielle. And she did. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh no. Oh. Please don't die. Oh my god. Imagine she dies. Oh my god. Oh. Guys. I don't want to say nothing, but doesn't Pepper look absolutely gorgeous with like dark eyebrows and like brown hair and black clothes? It's too bad she'll never wear that. I guess I'm gonna have Pepper go to sleep and I'll see you guys in the morning. Because Pepper almost died the first time, I think I'm actually gonna come to my senses and have someone else repair plebs. It's really early in the morning. It's actually Sunday and Rosé has the day off. Obviously, she has to go to school tomorrow, which is really excited. It's like her first day of school. She is just so freaking excited to start school and to do things that she's never done before. It was really smooth, wasn't it? It was really smooth. She was so excited about her birthday party that she just couldn't sleep any longer. And I'm just kind of thinking, because I always thought black and red are just like such a classic combo. So I might eventually change this room to be more dark, to be more red. But, well, I mean, it's plenty red, but to incorporate more black, because I think they'll look really good. But I think for Rosé's generation, I really have to go CC shopping again, get a bunch of red things. It's just really difficult because you want to make a room perfect, but then again, I have so much house to currently decorate and so much freaking money that I need to spend on it that I'm just like, oh my god, where am I gonna find the money? I know where I'm gonna find the money. I'm just saying, it's just so much money. We have a Rosé on our hands and we can actually interact with her. I want to go ahead and see if I can give her a different outfit, or maybe a little bit of makeover, because I don't really dig these brows on her face. I feel like her face is okay. So I did do a little bit of shopping and I have some cute clothes, but I think I'm gonna go and start out with this dress because she had this dress on when she had her birthday, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I just really think it's cute. And then let's go ahead, change her appearance. I think I want to give her a bit of a longer hairstyle. So the game wanted to crash, which it's nothing new. I'm just going to redo some of the steps that I did earlier and talk you through the last things that I said before I wanted to end the episode. Obviously, we had a really great party and I'm really excited for what Rosé is going to end up doing in her life. And one of the things that I really want to do with her is obviously stick to her character and her future storyline. Obviously, we're still worried. Oh, I have a hair on my tongue. Ew. Oh, and by the way, reshade is a bit cranky and sometimes it works and sometimes you have to like restart the program 6 times. So since my game crashed, I'm not gonna go ahead and restart the game like 6 times. Just gonna go and end this video, okay? So let's just pretend like we're not seeing any differences in color right now, okay? Thank you. The game crashes quite a lot after throwing a party or inviting people over. It just really doesn't like it. I really want to make her story memorable and really interesting. So I've come up with a bit of a storyline that I'm going to talk you guys through at this moment. Tiny story and a big story. I always feel like everything I do is stupid. That's just what's in my head, right? And when I play with my Sims, I always have really intricate personalities and stories, but for some reason I'm always hesitant to play them out. For some reason feel very watched and vulnerable or something. I know it's a bit weird, but I am weird, so it is just gotta embrace that. One of the things I really want for Rosé is to be a bit insecure, and maybe in a later time in her life get really into plastic surgery. And I also really want her to feel like she's not her best self. Realistically, that's what's going to come for her generation. She's going to have to smooch with a lot of people and she's going to have to, I think, get married twice or married not twice. I'm not sure. A lot of things are gonna happen, and I think that it's very important to add that bit to the storyline. I think it's really important that we make her generation really fun and intricate. And I'm thinking, since she has red hair, a lot of kids especially bully people when they're slightly different. And I feel like her appearance is not anything bad, but she does look very particular. She doesn't look like any other kids in this town. She doesn't look like any other sim kids I've really had. And I think that I really want to exaggerate or enhance these features even more. And maybe she's going to have a hard time growing up because, like, her mother is pretty famous, so to say. Like, everyone knows her and her store, and she doesn't even look like Pepper's child, you know? Pepper has blue hair, she has red hair. Maybe that really makes her insecure. And maybe the fact that she has really pale skin and she has red hair also makes her insecure. Maybe she gets bullied with that. Honestly, she could have had blonde hair. All that I care about if the next generation was have hair that looks like a freaking, you know, dildo on your head. Like, you have to wear your hairstyle like that forever. Okay, good. If that was it, I would still make her insecure about that. You know what I mean? I would be insecure if my hair looked like a dildo, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Good story, good example. Great. This is literally the top of yes, exactly. Either way, so she is. Oh, that's a sack of water, by the way, in case you're wondering what the heck the thing is. I really would love for her to be transformed by her insecurities later on in life. And I was also thinking, because I was doing her hair before all of this went down and the game was like, nope. There isn't monobrow in the eyebrows that I downloaded, and I really want her to have that. I really want her to have some of these, not even flaws, but my grandpa, I think it's my grandmother or my mother, always told me that monobrows are like one of the 7 beauties. Same with like birthmarks, something like that. I don't exactly know it anymore. My mom often used to tell me this because I actually grew up with one, and she was like, yeah, it's like one of the 7 beauties in the world. So take it as you want, but I really want her to have it. This is one of her major insecurities later on in life, and I feel like this is going to be maybe what changes her. You know, it's really hard because I don't want Pepper to be a bad mother, and I feel like Pepper is not a bad mother, but in order for her to really have a character change, a character switch, because now she's just like a really sweet girl, but later on she's definitely going to go through some shit because she has to get to the point where it really matches her generation. And I really want to get that. Like, I really want to do it well and make it, like I said, really intricate and fun. Oh, she's cleaning up really nice. She really does take after her mother after all. Does she like cleaning? Oh, she's very neat. Looks just like her mother, actually. She does look like her mother a lot. She's very active, but oh my god, she's even more grumpy than Pepper. Can you imagine? Oh, she's gonna get in so much beef. Oh my god. I just feel like she has to go through a lot of shit in order to become the person that she needs to be for the next generation. See, guys, through her life, I don't want to focus too much on her, but I do want to kind of set the beginnings of the footsteps, the little steps, the baby steps. I want to make a beginning on her generation, because I feel like Pepper, I'm not saying that Pepper's generation is over, because there are still some things that I really want to do with Pepper that we really need to finish, and Pepper is not like dead yet, she's not an elder yet, and some more episodes, I really want to see if we can really like make it perfect. I really want to see if we can get everything out of her generation before we even move on to Rosé. But since this is a bit of a Rosé episode, I really thought, of sharing just a little bit of that. So I'm really interested to see what you guys think of that. I'm just going to have her finish this, and then let's just go ahead and drive to work. And I think I'm just gonna go and end the episode right there. I'm gonna use one. I think one should be enough, but she becomes an elder in about 22 days. So Pepper's going to be an elder just about right after her daughter becomes a teenager, which I think this should be enough. Like 25 days should be enough. Pepper is an elder. We have about a few days before she's going to turn into an adult. So I think that would really align perfectly. So we're going to make the best out of these next 20 days. I think Pleb is awake again. Oh, yep, Pleb is fixed. So he's going to go and do all the chores. I'm really excited to do this. I think one of the things that I really want to do, and I'm just going to end it at you know, this last bit that I'm going to tell you guys, or I'm just never going to shut up about the ideas that I have. But I really want Pepper to go on a date with Brittany. I really want to go on a date with Lunar as well. And then there was a moment that Pepper seemed really interested in May, but it doesn't look like it anymore. I don't think she is anymore. So for now, I'm going to say we're going to try and risk it with Brittany. Then we're going to go and risk it with Lunar. And honestly, if it turns out that she wants Danielle back, then oh my god, she's stupid. Maybe she wants Nerissa after all, but I just don't think Nerissa's not easy on my game. Nerissa is a witch and I made her human, and the game is like, I don't really want that. Oh, and last thing, I swear this is the last thing. We pretty much paid off our loan. We have about so we have about 6,000 left in our loan account. When Pepper comes back from work, I think she earns about 1,000. So 2 sim days, we're gonna pay that off. And I think what I might just do is turn aging off, play a few days by myself, get the money, and then I'll start recording again and pick it up once I have decorated some of the rooms, because I really cannot deal with this. I just can't. And I just don't want to spend too many episodes with an ugly house. I just kind of want to speed through it, you know what I mean? And like get the house, get the feeling. I really want to make the house look nice, really make it berry, and really enhance the idea behind this house and behind Pepper. And I really want to show off that this is like her fancy house. This is like her luxury house. Like this is the luxury she always dreamt of. I'm gonna go and end this episode. I really talked way too much, but I had so much fun in this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.